My name is Luiz Thomaz DaCosta, and I'm the owner and CEO of Modular Concepts in Marlborough, Mass.
Luis, he thought, what would a customer want from a building service contractor? And that's what he provided. He provided something unique that other competitors were not providing.
We take elements of the cleaning and you divide them, or we organize them in modules, and the customers only pay for the tasks, the areas, and the frequency that we execute the service. We are having our best year ever. At this point, we work with about 85 people. We are between $2.5 and $3 million in revenue. That means a lot to create jobs. To know that every 2 weeks we cut checks for like many families, and that those checks are their means of surviving, of providing to their kids.
Luis has built a business that is from the ground up and something that is really able to service the big fish that we're trying to bring into the community. He's grown over the years that I have known him, and I think any of, whether it's a small business, a medium-sized business, or any of the large corporations that we're bringing into the community, they don't hesitate to utilize his services and to continue to utilize his services year after year.
If you are not resilient, you are an entrepreneur, you may be in the wrong lane. And I see that a lot in Luis, from him building it from the ground up to the way he treats his family and the way that he intersects with the community members. He is building generational impact when it comes to the immigrant story.
We have a huge Brazilian population here in the city of Marlborough, and he is always advocating for them, always wanting to reach out. How can we network so the city has stronger ties with the Brazilian community?
Growing up in Brazil was fantastic. Lots of freedom. Was a blessing to grow up in Brazil. When we decided to come to the U.S., we were in Curitiba with my daughter. At that point, she was 8 years old. There was a Dodge Caravan, which was like a supercar in Brazil. And I mentioned to her that, I was probably, I think I want to buy a car like that. And she told me, no, Daddy, don't do that because they will kill you for the car. And that really spoke to my heart, because I didn't want my kids to grow up with that culture, with that concept that you cannot have good things, the product of our labor, because someone's going to kill you for that.
We had an opportunity that time and we decided to move here so my kids would have a better life and safe life.
In Brazil, I made my entire career with two huge companies, American companies, and I made a good career, thank God. So I always say that, and it's truth, that I came from an executive that used to have a corner office with a restroom in it, and now here am I in America cleaning that restroom. And so I'm very proud to be a janitor, even more so than to be an executive at any point of my life.
He approached me about doing some work at one of our facilities 18 years ago. So we were both young men at the time. And I was impressed with him. And he was persistent. Our organization is helping kids, teenagers 12 to 18, get back on track.
I see the community as the means that we have to establish relationships and to give back.
And I just called him up and I said, hey, I'm new and I am doing this activity for Crossroads Continuum. I see that you were a sponsor. And he didn't even flinch. He immediately said, what can I do for you?
He brings to us a very valuable point of view of how the hospital can do the best job to provide the best care possible in this region.
He always answers the call. He's always present. He's very engaging, very thoughtful.
I think the most important characteristic of Luis is that he likes to connect people with other people of all languages, of all backgrounds.
He passed to me, okay, confidence, trust, okay, good business, okay, you can help each other, okay. This is a good leader is.
Being Brazilian means that we are versatile, means that we are committed, that we are hard workers. I don't think it's possible for the society to subsist without the immigrant work. We are cleaning, we are taking the trash, we are doing hard work that needs to be done, And many people, they don't want to do it, and we will do it. And we will do it well done, and we will do it with pride. I firmly believe that that's what sustains the American society. It's the commitment, it's the hard work of immigrants like myself, my wife, and so many others.